Thank you very much. What a beautiful tribute to our heroes. For all of us, the events of September 11th, 2001 will forever live in our memories, and we come together this evening to commit to never forget. At 8:45 a.m., terrorists hijacked and crashed American Airlines Flight 11 into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. At 9:03 a.m., Americans watched on live television as United Airlines Flight 175 crashed into the South Tower. At 9:38 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon in our nation's capital. At 10:03 a.m., United Airlines Flight 93, that was headed toward the nation's capital, went down in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. We will never forget the extraordinary men and women racing into burning buildings to save the innocent, or those heroes who died in that Pennsylvania field. We will never forget the numerous courageous civilians who refused to leave anyone behind.
It's just for us. Okay. It's not for you.
We will never forget exactly where we were when we heard the news, and we will never forget the images we saw that day and how we felt. Let us not forget those families who continue to sacrifice day after day. Many first responders and civilians plagued by health ailments continue to pay the ultimate sacrifice due to their selfless actions following the events of that fateful day. Thousands of first responders and civilians endure severe respiratory disease and cancer, and many others have succumbed to those ailments. We will continue to honor these sacrifices as we teach our children and our children's children their heroism of those who place service to others above service to self. The Beverly Hills 9/11 Memorial has a historic steel artifact that once served as a structural member at the World Trade Center site. It is supported by a pentagon-shaped base and prominently looks outward towards the symbolic Twin Towers and the field of greenery representing Shanksville. Encased in the foundation are copies of the Declaration of Independence, United States Constitution, Gettysburg Address, and a piece of American Airlines Flight 77 with the captain's insignia wings. We can never get back the lives we lost that day, but tonight we honor those lives by remembering what has not changed. Our legacy as a country, strengthened by service and selflessness, has not changed, and our commitment to one another has not changed. We can never forget the legacy of that faithful September day, a legacy of honor, duty, loyalty, self-sacrifice, and love, not only for our country, but for each other. And at this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium Beverly Hills Police Chief Mark Stainbrook to say a few words.
Last alarm. Long before there were telephones and radios in America, fire departments used the telegraph wire to communicate. It sounded a bell in the fire station, signaling the start of a new day. Throughout the day and night, each alarm was sounded by a bell, which summoned those brave souls to fight fires and to place their lives in jeopardy. And when the fire was out and the alarm had come to an end, it was the bell that signaled to all the completion of that call. The bell is also used for another purpose. When a firefighter died in the line of duty, it was that mournful tone of the bell that solemnly announced the comrade's passing. To announce the loss, an officer would bring out a special signal, 555. This would notify all personnel in the circuit that they had lost a fellow member of the fire service. The tradition has been our practice for well over 100 years. It symbolizes honor and respect for our fallen firefighters. We now tap out a special last alarm for our 343 fire brothers and sisters, law enforcement personnel, flight crew, healthcare workers, and nearly 3,000 people we lost on September 11th, 2001.
Uniform personnel! Reset! Off!
Once again, can we give a big thank you to Beverly Hills High School National? What an outstanding tribute to our heroes. Thank you. So in closing, on behalf of the Beverly Hills 9/11 Committee, the City of Beverly Hills, the Beverly Hills Fire Department, Beverly Hills Police Department, I thank you for joining us in honoring and remembering those we lost on September 11, 2001. We will continue to hold a ceremony every year honoring those we lost and continue to lose to illnesses related to the attack. We will never forget. Thank you for joining us tonight and have a good evening. Thank you.